Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist. When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrastia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
I do appreciate that this time the game does spell out that bonus damage is double the weapon's might. I know I've talked about it in past Fire Emblem games, how it's always been kind of inconsistent, whether it's double or triple. I just appreciate them being a little more transparent about it. Hey, new places to explore. Alright.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Both valid questions. Who is he?
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
That's kind of a sinister way of putting it, if you ask me, but, alright, we've got our first job, or our next job, rather. Sylvain is not in the class. Alright, we have no use for online statistics. They're not really all... I mean, I guess they're kind of interesting, but it's not particularly helpful, I would say. I want to do some certifications, though. Yeah, she maxed out her noble starting class. Let's work on making her a fighter. No reason not to.
As expected.
Something I realized that I neglected to mention before is that when you change class, each class also gets like bonus experience for certain skills. So like, how can I? Let's take a look here. Does it say anything about... Proficient with the axe, bow, and gauntlets, it says. So if I have Edelgard here using an axe, a bow, or gauntlets, she'll gain extra weapon experience as opposed to a sword or a lance at this point. Anyway, It's our first free day of the month, so obviously we're going to spend that time exploring. Although... Yeah, this is fine. I was going to say, there are like a ton of events going on, and things that will pop up, you know, over the months. Anyway, the game's telling us about assistants. So you can go up to any student outside of your class and ask them to join you on the upcoming mission. I might do that. Oh, hey there, Sothis.
Spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste?
What are you talking about?
You must try harder from now on.
I don't know what she's talking about. Shifty merchant.
Things we can't obtain here are likely obtainable by way of the underground. Are you unfamiliar with Garrigmock's underground? The place is an absolute paradise for those who can't stay above ground.
Well, okay then. Let's just go find out what's in that blue side quest.
Even within the Knights of Saros, Catherine is the strongest, by a large margin from what I've gathered. Why not seek her out as a sparring partner, Professor?
I have a favor to ask.
Well, I guess we can find out about Abyss. Hey, there's Catherine.
Train, you really are as hardworking as they say.
Let's amp ourselves up.
Huh, maybe the gossip's wrong. Hardworking people usually don't like to make a big fuss about it.
Well, alright. That sure worked out. I mentioned before that there are these lost and found items. So you'll get a little clue as to who it belongs to.
The situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Weird, that. Anyway, there are lost and found items. You'll get a clue as to who it belongs to. The other way to remember, if you can call it remembering, is that they'll belong to whoever was standing in that general area the month before.
Goodness.
Let's see this one. Some of them are a little more obvious than others.
My central duty as a noble is to protect the common folk. I abhor those like Lord Lonato, who deliberately shatter the peace. Utterly disgraceful.
Let's try to expand his mind a little bit. Maybe he has
You
reasons.
have a kind soul, Professor. Now I feel a little sheepish for showing anger and not empathy. I apologize for my impetuousness.
Well, he took that well, but he didn't get a positive reaction out of that. A support reaction, rather. Where am I going? I want to go back and just turn in that that white glove that is so obviously Edelgard's.
Even within the Knights of Saros.
Yeah.
Even with why not?
Gonna let me give you the thing? No? Alright. Just fast travel here, I guess. Looks like there's another quest there.
Professor.
Oh, hey, Dorothea.
Professor, about this month's assignment. Raising an army against the church? Really? Though it looks like we won't be fighting, it's still quite unsettling. My understanding is that it will all be subdued rather quickly.
Yeah, the church is doing all the hard work. We're just there for mop-up duty. Which is... When I say it like that, I feel much worse about it.
They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told.
Well, let's just,
I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, here we go. I'm just here for the quest, really. Alright, let's...
What about...
What?
Gotta check in with the guy everyone loves, before I forget.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Relic with a capital R. Oh, interesting. Oh, hey, it's Anna.
Abyss? You're interested in that place, are you? Ancient sprawling remains deep below Garrick Mach. That's Abyss. Some folks have made their home there. Obviously, they all have their reasons and tales to tell. But only the most enterprising merchant would venture near it. My advice, avoid going there yourself.
Alright. We will leave that alone. I really do intend on just leaving that be. Do we have merchants here? Alright, not yet. That's fine. Gotta go all the way back here. Maybe this time, after turning in that quest, I can hand over the thing.
Even why not?
Nope. Still nothing.
Something. Why would a...
Here to train? You're impressive.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. That's fair. Ah, we got a couple of quests up here. Probably worth checking out. Oh, someone who's interested in crests. I wonder who that could be.
Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it?
Spoken like a true,
Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
Do I want to call her a nurse since she runs the infirmary? Probably not. Okay, that's fine. So I guess this is how I get faculty training from someone. I think. I mean, I'll be getting sword experience pretty easily. It's getting faith experience that's going to be a little more difficult. So, I will take the instruction there.
I simply must thank you, Professor.
The Emperor's Eyebrows, thank you for following.
Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family, Christoph, I think it was.
Is that all you have to say, Captain Dad?
I have a request.
Let's see here. Does the map have anything good for me? Looks like if I just go up here... wooden flask. With booze in it.
Could be. Thanks for your help.
Alright, got a bunch of gift items. Now I've unlocked the whole lost and found mechanic. Okay. We'll skip over to the cathedral. Alright. So the advice box. This is a fun little thing, or at least it's kind of fun. So every month, people will come to the counselor to ask a question. The idea is that they have a silhouette, so you kind of know who asked, but not really, and you want to pick the answer that they would like most. Let's see. We'll go with this.
Thank you so much for your help.
Alright, got a steel bow for doing that, and that's the other important thing. Looks like there's one more, so let's do that. It is timed, so, you know, think quickly but also carefully. And remember, rushing and acting quickly are two completely different things. Song and dance live in our memories, but there's no real record of them. Even memories fade over time. Will anyone remember me when I'm gone? Well, based on what looks to be the hat, I'm pretty sure this is Dorothea. So I'm gonna go with this. I'm sure you'll live on in someone's heart. She liked that answer. Probably would not have liked it if I said, "Who are you again?"
What's going to happen to Lenato? If he's killed, I don't know how I'll live with that.
Let's see. I guess I kind of skipped over this when I had the chance to learn. Never seen anybody do combat in this game? Yeah. Funny thing about that, it's just that the rest of the game has so much meat to it that the combat is almost takes a backseat. Anyway, Ash here was raised by this Lord Lenato. So, just because he's kind of connected to this mission, we're going to ask him to help along. Alright, let's see. What else did I want to do? There's this quest from, Yuritsa, so let's see what that's about.
What? I desired fresh air.
We'll just say the wind feels nice. We're not going to make any judgment on whether or not that fits his personality.
I have a favor to ask.
I guess he had nothing to say. Alright, so he wants us to talk to the Battalion Guildmaster. Ah, rare fish. Okay, that's something to think about later. The guildmaster is over here. How did I miss that before?
Yep.
Alright.
What do you require?
Alright, so there are a few things you can do with your battalions. You can hire them, you can dismiss them for whatever reason. I don't recall if there's any limit to how many battalions you can have. The other thing you can do is replenish their health, because they do have health. Yeah, 45 gold, that's fine. Alright, so we've got this whole list of battalions we can talk to, or we can hire. Generally, you do want battalions on people, just by having one. That's how they'll level up their authority proficiency, which will make their battalions better and will let them have stronger battalions. And battalions do alter the stats a little bit for these characters, so, you know, it's a pretty good idea. So let's see here. We'll give him this Stride battalion. Stride extends his movement range, and that's cool. Yeah. So you can see here, the Church of Saros soldiers don't do a whole lot offensively. They do offer a little bit of extra defense. But if we go with the mercenaries, they'll raise Caspar's physical attack, lowers magic attack, and give him a little bit of extra accuracy.
Do you want to hire this battalion?
We've got you covered.
So we'll do that. Let's see, random. We'll give Bernadetta these. Actually, wait. We'll give her extra accuracy and defense.
Great to meet you.
Through this. Ferdinand can have... we'll give him the warriors, I suppose. And I'm really just... I do not have a plan for this at all, just to be clear. Dorothea is a pretty good mage, so I'll give her
Do you want to hire
Leave it all to
the white magic, even though she doesn't have white magic just yet. Am I missing anyone? No, that's it. Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
In the Battalion Guild, you can find various battalions that aren't affiliated with the Church of Saros.
Oh, yeah.
We're allowed to hire
We did
them if
find
we
them.
so please, so you should familiarize yourself with the guild whenever you have the chance.
All right.
Naturally, battalions lose endurance
Oh,
as they fight.
of course.
If you visit the Battalion Guild in the market, you'll be able to replenish their endurance.
Yeah, so when a battalion loses its endurance, then all of their effects are gone. You don't get access to their gambits anymore. It's just kind of a waste. Anyway, I believe there were some more fish to catch. Some uncommon fish. Alright, let's try this bait. Tiny fish. Oh, okay, big fish. Oh no. I already dropped the perfect. But hey, I got that professor level up. It was a shame that I couldn't get it done before the month started, but whatever. I don't get, like, a point refund. Ooh, goldfish. Yeah, it was literally a golden fish. Some of the fish you can catch, I'm kind of over it already. You can catch fish that you can sell for money, which is good because I just kind of spent a bit of money.
The plants of Fodlan are different ones than in Bridget. And people here are unknowing of the spirits who watch over the earth and bless it. Only the goddess is known. Is that factual?
Alright, well, good conversation, I guess. Let's see, we can plant 2 groups of seeds. Let's plant some Morphus plums, and I don't know, some mixed fruit. Do a little cultivation, prune, I guess, and now we wait. Let's see. Now, finally, I'm gonna turn in the Edelgard's glove.
Even within the Knights of Saros, Catherine is the strong.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not?
Here we go.
How did you know this was mine? Thank you, my teacher.
Weird way to put it, but okay. Now I'm looking for Caspar. In the dining hall. Perfect.
Today's meal was delicious. Linhart keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something. Absolutely!
Yeah.
I knew you'd see things my way.
Alright. Well, good for him. We're going to give him the tattered overcoat.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Caspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds.
I know we just told Caspar, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do when you're busy. But let's tell Linhart that you're right, that does sound unhealthy.
Hence my mentioning it to you. Good luck with him.
Alright.
It's not mine.
Alright, so that was incorrect. That makes sense. I know who it does belong to in that case. Where is he, actually?
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes? That woman! She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn.
Oh,
Just
no.
now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule. Ugh.
I'm so glad that they have a 3-second rule in the world of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Let's give him this.
I can't believe I left this behind. Thank you so much for retrieving it.
Yeah. So what was that about slovenly behavior, Professor Hanneman?
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Wow.
If you do see anyone getting too close with Flame, please inform me of it at once.
I don't think I liked his tone there. Sweet Tooth Week. What does that mean? Alright. Bonuses for people who like sweet foods. I think we can handle that. So Bernadetta. Hubert hates it, but Hubert also needs his motivation up, so we're gonna give it a try anyway.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
I'm not picky, but honestly, this is terrible.
Oh well. I mean, it kind of helped. Alright, so I'm out of points, which means I can't do any more fun things. Is there anyone else I wanted to talk to from the class? Don't think so. Alright, we'll at least talk to Rhea. She is kind of an important figure, right? Oh. Ah, more gifts.
Well, of course.
Ah, here she is. Punishing sinners.
Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself, meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
It's kind of an ominous thing to say. But, I've done all the fishing I care to do. I guess we'll find Bernadetta. She's probably hiding out in her room. Which, fair.
Is someone there? What do you want?
Oh, I guess that's it for that. Alright. Well, let's call it a week. As always, gotta go for the manual instruction. So let's see here. I got 4 choices this time. I want to get Dorothea's faith up. Turn that into a strength.
Good. You're quite the motivator, Professor. I got it. I got it.
Wow.
I got it.
Could not have asked for a better session. Alright. Let's see. Who's next? I want to keep an eye out for things that are close to leveling up, but not quite there. Ah, like with Petra and her sword rank.
I have understanding. I work to grow.
So she learned a new combat art from that?
You are giving me praise?
Yeah. That's good. I have half a mind to work on her flying, just because I've never done that before, but, no. I'm gonna raise her bow skills while we're at it.
Your guide.
Let's see, speaking of skills that need raising, Bernadetta's got a hidden talent in horseback riding, so let's give her some of that.
Thanks for the help. I did pretty well today.
And lastly, let's work on teaching Edelgard some magic.
I'm improving.
Close, but not quite. Alright. Let's see, group tasks are still the same. So, let's just begin.
For you.
Alright, Hubert, what do you got for me? Explain the gist? Well, that doesn't seem right. I think the answer that Hubert would like would be if I took the time to study the subject itself before teaching it.
That was surprisingly reasonable.
Apparently, that just utterly shocked him. That was worth a lot of points, getting that right. I'm gonna say no. I mean, Linhardt is probably gonna end up being a bishop anyway, but the thing is, when you have a student focus on just one skill, they only get they get a 50% boost. So I think all in all, you're better off learning multiple skills unless you really only want the one. And I want Linhardt to learn some offensive magic. Lorenz is not part of the part of the class, so
Okay,
no gift for him.
Indeed. I will do my part.
we did it.
Okay.
I'm a quick study.
So Dorothea has learned heal. Perfect. She didn't have any healing magic when I assigned that to her. Alright, there are no... there's nothing particular going on around. I've already done all the exploration I care to do.
You must try harder from...
And within the same month, the conversations you can have don't really change. But what I can do is, if I could just scroll over to it, where is it? Yeah, dining hall, that's what I was looking for. What I can do is just invite all my students to lunch. Just have several meals.
I would be liking that greatly.
I don't like being hit on during a meal, so it's nice to be with you.
Just get a whole lot of points for that. Alright, get some more motivation this way.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
I mean, you get a lot of points just for sharing a meal. Who still needs motivation? No one else really does. But I still find it better to focus on the students that are in your class, given my
Delicious. After a scrumptious meal like
rules here.
that, I feel that
Self-imposed
I can really
rules.
seize the day.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Alright, it did say that there's more for me to explore, right? So... I guess it's just the Knight's Hall and the stable. But I'm not sure I feel like talking to anyone there. I do, however, see this conversation marker, so let's see what that's about.
Professor.
Ah, Petra wants to have a conversation. Let's do that.
Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it.
I fell for it? I'm not sure if either of these choices matter too much, but,
No, that is what you say when your body is feeling unwell. The expression is, I fell for it.
Ah, well, allow me to explain.
Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here. Is something on my face?
Jeez, your cheeks are on your face. That's a little too literal. We'll just compliment her enthusiasm.
I must use my time with wisdom. Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face? You are already knowing that I am from Bridget. This is a mark from Bridget. It is a prayer to the forest spirits. A prayer to be protected.
Well, that sounds
Hunters
nice.
ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Bridget. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you wanting to see them?
Pretty sure I don't need to be asking to see my students back like that.
Oh, I have understanding. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Fodlan, but to speak it gives me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish.
Alright, well then let's do our best.
Yes, we will keep walking forward.
Alright, I do want to find Dorothea again. Where is she? Sir, motivation's only at 50%.
Though it looks my understanding.
I'm just gonna give her... Oh. I don't have a good gift for her.
I'm sorry, but
Nope. Oh well. I should probably sell that fish to try to recoup some of my gold. Oh right, a large bullion that I got from the last battle.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
That's...
Will this one do? Many thanks.
Oh, okay.
Come back soon.
I think you can only...
Welcome.
No, where do I sell that fish?
Please come again.
Storehouse. Okay, here we go. Where's it? Golden fish? Looks like we've got some more supports to have. Linhart, Bernadetta, Ferdinand, also Linhart and Bernadetta. Let's see. We'll call this a week. Okay, where were we? Bernadetta. More horse lessons.
I got it right? Thanks. I got it right?
I did pretty... Hope
All right.
this is good for something.
Hey, look at that. Her talent has been revealed. And she learned a pretty good ability, Pass.
I guess I've got some talent.
Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have. Pass is the ability that lets a unit move through enemy units, so, you know, it's pretty good to have. I can make use of it. Let's see. She'll keep working on that. I think I want to keep having her learn about horseback riding. Who's next? Linhart. No, actually, no. I'm thinking who else has hidden talents? Ferdinand does have a hidden talent in heavy armor, but also it's heavy armor? I'm just not a big fan of heavy armor as a general skill set. So let's give Hubert some lances.
Is all in hand. The
Good job,
battlefield
Hubert.
Has much to teach.
It sure does.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Okay.
It is all in hand.
Good job, Hubert. Alright. Really close to getting some magic on Edelgard, so let's do it.
Nothing worth celebrating. I'm getting closer. Praise isn't necessary.
Yeah. Okay.
I still... Nothing.
And there we go. So now, if I ever have her learning or using black magic, she'll just get an extra +10 crit.
Who knew this power slept within?
Alright, one other student to teach. Well, we just saw that Bernadetta learned Pass, so let's keep going with the heavy armor.
I am quite pleased. I am beginning to understand. Seems simple enough.
Alright, do I need to modify any goals? No, it's probably fine.
Professor.
Alright, so she wants to go from learning sword and bow skills to learning sword and bow skills. Let's say yes just because. Let's go check in on Linhart then.
Well, hello, Professor. You came all the way to my room to... Oh. You've brought the materials from your lecture I slept through. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy, come on. I am your teacher. Don't sleep through my class.
Not that I want to miss lectures. Exactly. Drowsiness is my arch nemesis. For some reason, I just can't seem to win against it. Just talking about it makes me sleepy.
Let's see. Training could help. A trip to town. Not motivated enough. I'm not gonna go with that one. Let's go with the training.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I would certainly injure myself if I tried to train while drowsy.
It's alright, just start with some calisthenics.
By this point in most conversations, I'm bored senseless. But I'm enjoying this. I wonder why. What is it about you that fascinates me so? You're definitely a strange one.
You're one to talk, Linhart.
In truth, your very nature is odd. You're definitely not a commoner, but you don't seem like a noble either. You're something else. Or you could be a villain who came here to enact some evil plot. That wouldn't surprise me either.
I'm not a villain, but is that what you think, Linhart? I'm going to go with that one, because he didn't say he thinks it. He just says he wouldn't be surprised by it.
Hey, Professor, will you ever allow me to investigate that crest of yours? It won't hurt a bit, I swear. I'm sure I could find out all sorts of things about your crest. And you. Of course, I'm not as experienced with such research as Professor Hanneman, but I do what I can. Someday, I think I might like to become a crest scholar. You never know. Oh, don't trouble yourself. I didn't mean now. I've got a lot of other research I'm working on at the moment. I tend to start a project, get bored, and then leave it be. I might be ready to investigate your crest soon. I'd have to tidy up a bit first. On that note, good night, Professor.
Alright, well, I mean, we learned a little bit about Linhart. Sleeps a lot, has these projects. Always starts things, never finishes them, apparently.
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
Oh, good. Bye! Goodbye! Finally. Oh, that was awful. Just terrifying.
Well, let's sneak up on her and ask her what's terrifying.
Please don't sneak up on me like that! That lady asked me to show her around. I tried to be polite, but strangers are just so nerve-wracking.
That seems like a weird thing to say.
How about when I first met you and I wouldn't come out of the corner, or even uncover my face? Actually, now that you mention it, it's funny. Once I started talking to you, I stopped feeling scared. I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here, and I have no idea why.
Well, alright, whatever the reason, it's
I'm
fine.
happy about it too.
It's good.
When we first started out here, we had to do drills outside. I skipped those every chance I got. It's a terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know. Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. Sorry. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you.
Well, I appreciate helping her. But, by the way, completely random.
You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me? That crosses the line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated. Useless, worthless, unmarriageable.
I get the feeling that maybe she's got kind of a lot of baggage she's dealing with. But hey, that got her motivation back up.
It is done.
Alright, good for them.
Ah, it's clear to me now.
I'm a quick study. I work to grow.
Alright. Good for everyone involved. Oh, we gotta give Edelgard flowers on her birthday. She's part of the class. Alright, I don't really have any new certifications I can do, because everyone's already there. Anyone who's qualified has already been taken care of. So we'll explore again for those good professor points from eating 3 lunches a day. But it's cool, because it's only on Sundays. Although, I guess we could also try cooking. Let's have Bernadetta do it. I mentioned it before, but when you cook, you can get a temporary stat boost for the rest of the month, until the next story battle. My options are a little limited. That's okay. We'll go with more health. Everyone could use more health.
Sounds fun! Let me show you my cooking talent. A little more secret spice, and hey, no peeking!
I don't know if the contents of the pan are supposed to be on fire, but, oh well. It's probably fine. That's also a good way to build support with a character. Alright, who needs motivation? Edelgard, Hubert, Ferdinand, and Dorothea. Okay. Alright, that seems like an easy start.
I know why you sat us next to each other. You want to see who can eat more quickly.
That is...
Please stop making everything a competition against me.
Sometimes characters will have, like, these unique conversations. I mean, unique call and answer type of thing. So I'm looking for Hubert and Dorothea. Something they would both like, or at least not hate. Here we go. The nice thing is that the game will show you, like, some of the students who like certain meals.
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
All right. Hold on a second. Oh, so close to another level, but not quite. Geez, all these support conversations that want to happen. Can I look at the calendar? One more day? Alright. You know, since I am so close to getting a level, looks like there are some more unique fish. Alright. Another golden fish. Alright. I want to see... There's a special fish here somewhere. It might have a unique color for me to look out for. Let's see, redfish. Bullhead. Boost speed. Okay. Ideally, I'd like to get my professor level up to the next rank this week, just because I am that close. Alright, guess we're going with a tiny fish. And you do get a few points for catching fish, but not a whole lot. I guess it depends on the type of fish that you catch. Alright, big fish. Oh no! My combo. Alright, so it's possible that I could level up from this. I just have to get at least bigger than tiny blue fish. This should do it. Yeah, just one more successful... alright, speaking of... Here I am, the master fisherman. And more activity points, more money. I did not get the unique fish, but, you know, that's okay. Finish exploring for now. One last group of lessons for the students. So let's see here. Alright, I wanted to work on Ferdinand's heavy armor.
I am beginning to
see what he gets. Seal speed. Okay. How does that work? I guess we'll find out how that works soon enough. And give him lances. If I'm not mistaken, that should give him just enough experience to get to C rank in lances, which would be good. Let's see, Linhart. No, sorry, not Linhart. That's Linhart. So now you can use fire.
It is a long road. Tell me, am I achieving anything yet?
Good enough, Linhart. You did it. She still needs to get her faith skill up.
You're quite the motive. I appreciate.
There it is. Now, when she's using white magic, she will have an extra 20
I
evasion.
feel like I learned something new.
As long as I have the skill equipped. That's kind of how it goes with all of these. Who else needs a little help in anything? Hubert still needs lances, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're doing a great job, Hubert. Frozen Lance. That's a good combat art for him. I believe, I'll have to double check that later, but I believe it will allow him to do kind of a magic-based attack with lances. And magic is what he's good at, so, you know. Can't quite use a steel lance, though. But I'll get him an iron lance before I forget. Alright, let's hear from Hubert.
Hello, Professor. You seem to be in good health.
Jeez, music like this sure makes it sound a lot more sinister when he says that I'm in good health.
Of course.
Let's not accuse him of anything, though.
Doesn't seem intimidated. No, not at all. It's just that I find myself a little concerned for your well-being. You see, Lady Edelgard has taken something of an interest in you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't be flippant. There is something you need to understand about the role I play here. One of my many duties is to determine potential advantages and potential threats to Her Highness. If you prove yourself useful to Lady Edelgard, then all will be well. If you pose a threat, I shall have to dispose of you.
Well, then.
Yes, this is no joke. While I may be a student here, I am her servant first and foremost. Therefore, if an untimely demise is not to your liking, you would do well to demonstrate your utility with all haste. I should warn you that I am far less compromising than Lady Edelgard. Do not be at ease merely because you stand in her good graces for the time being.
I'm not worried.
Huh. Such confidence. I'm beginning to see why you caught her eye. My family, House Vestra, has been sworn to House Resvelg for generations. Since the dawn of the Empire, we have worked to protect the Emperor by any means necessary. Both in the open and in the shadows. If you incur our wrath, you will see just what I mean.
Well, I'm glad we learned a little bit about Hubert, aren't you? Alright, let's go check in on Dorothea.
Well, I had fun today. Of course. You want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again. Oh, hello, Professor. Were you watching that?
Wow. That's very judgmental. I'm not going to give that first
You
answer.
Look like you have something to say, Professor. Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. As a man, you may not feel so rushed about these things, but I know my beauty will eventually fade.
We'll go with that first answer.
You? Really? I never would have guessed. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object.
I was not trying to
I very much
object.
want to find a good partner here at the academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life.
So yeah, I say do what you will. That's fine.
I'm glad you understand. Not everyone appreciates the necessity of taking the initiative while you're still in your prime. Or are you just saying that? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor?
Oh man, I feel like ethically I should say I don't think so, but I do just love the fact that the other option is just okay.
I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? If you did, that actually makes me... It makes me happy. I had no idea you might look at me that way.
Nope. Nope, nope.
Gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
I mean, look.
Look, Professor, we did great!
I know that they're all approximately the same age. It's just the fact that there's still that student-teacher relationship that I am not going to mess around with.
I'm getting closer.
Alright.
You'll master this.
I'm getting it.
Getting some combat arts in, that's good.
I've learned this back in my room. I've grasped it! How lovely!
Ah. Learned Nosferatu. Okay. Alright. One last round of exploring. I gotta make sure I hand out some items. I gotta make sure I get some items. Go back to the marketplace here. Yeah, I certainly do need weapons. Alright. Hubert, I want to give him... we'll give him an iron lance.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
Ferdinand. His iron lance is almost out, but what if I just give him a steel lance instead? It's stronger, it is heavier, and slightly less accurate, but it's also more durable, and
Will this one do?
you know,
Many thanks.
it's for the best. Oh, I can also get him a javelin. That might not be a bad idea. Who else is running low on equipment? It seems fine.
Come back soon.
I do have that steel bow sitting around, don't I? Oh shit, I had a steel lance sitting around too. Oh well. Just take that from Byleth. Oh right, I totally forgot that I got that shield. Where is it? So shields are like these accessory items that you can equip, that any character can equip. That one comes with an extra bit of weight, but it also provides an extra point of defense, so maybe I should give that to someone who's a little lacking in defense. Let's see. Yeah, like I'll give it to Dorothea. She has it automatically equipped. That's good. And we've still got a couple of supports. It's better to get them done out of the way. I think the sooner the better.
Just look at this place. It's so beautiful, I believe I should take a nap and enjoy it properly.
Linhardt, lost in thought, I see. Unacceptable. Are you not aware that a noble's duty is to be ever vigilant?
Rest increases alertness. Is there something I can do for you, Ferdinand?
Well, I was just passing by, and I thought I could give you a little advice. You always seem to be napping. Why not spend your free time doing something productive?
Easier said than done, Ferdinand. I'm afraid I suffer from a constitution that tires easily.
Some training will remedy that. Let us work on that today. I will train you myself. Arise, Linhardt. The righteous path of the noble lies before you.
You're always giving it your all, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Is there something wrong with that?
Of course not. In fact, I rather enjoy your demeanor. You go all out even when others wish you wouldn't. You work hard, inspire the admiration of others, and your dignity as a noble is beyond reproach.
I consider it my mission to serve as a guide and a model for other members of the nobility.
As capable as you are striking. Next to you, I am a mere infant.
Oh, you are far too kind. Although I do work hard each day to achieve all of which you speak.
You've mastered all the important noble skills. You drink tea, talk about how great you are, ride horses.
Indeed. I went for a ride earlier today.
Is that so? You'll have to tell me about it sometime when I'm not walking away.
Where are you going?
Oh, I love Linhardt.
I must get some sleep, being the infant that I am. Farewell for now, Ferdinand, oh noble among nobles.
Noble among nobles? Seems a bit much. Did he say get some sleep? Hey, wait!
Linhardt's just full of just the right amount of sass. I love it. Okay.
Another fine day, alone in my room, and plenty of books to read.
Bernadetta, I have something to discuss with you.
What? I didn't do anything.
No need to be defensive. I am not angry.
Oh, you definitely are. I can tell. Just get it over with. What did I do?
You did not do anything wrong. Please, listen. Look, just breathe, will you?
Can't breathe. Too scared.
I see that you are struggling. Please calm down.
Easy for you to say.
I just wanted to discuss how you are always hiding in your room. It seems like something must be troubling you, for you to shut yourself away like that. If something is the matter, maybe I can help. But you need to tell me what it is first.
No, no thanks. I'm fine. See, I'm breathing out. You fixed me. Can I go?
Do you not realize that life is passing you by? Have you no desire to venture beyond this reclusive lifestyle? There is a whole world waiting for you out there. The social life of a noble is actually rather...
Just stop it. I'm not interested.
Bernadetta, this is unhealthy behavior. I beg you to take my hand. Otherwise, I will have to pick you up and carry you, and neither of us will...
What if I actually like being alone? Is that so hard to imagine? It's none of your business. Get lost! Oh. Oh no!
Ouch! I sprained my wrist.
Oh, no. Now you've done it, Bernie. Now, you're his eternal rival.
I do not wish to hurt you. Actually,
No! I'm done for! You'll be the death of me for sure!
Maybe I should just come back later.
Now, is it any wonder that people like Bernadetta so much? Anyway.
What?
We're also picking up on a theme with Ferdinand's supports, I think, which is he insists on trying to help people who want absolutely nothing to do with him. Or at least who want nothing to do with the help that he's trying to offer. I want to go to the dining hall because I gotta grind. I gotta get my points up. Let's see. Effects are enhanced when dining with students from another house. Well, let's not worry about that.
Delicious. After a scrumptious meal like that.
This is my
Yeah,
favorite.
okay. Ah, geez. I don't have all my own students are maxed out in motivation. So, I don't know. Let's meet with Flame and Aloise.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Oh, my favorite food. You've got to try this.
All right. Well, let's meet Dimitri and Claude, I guess.
Oh, this takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too?
See, we're all friends, right? This way, nothing bad can ever happen between them all. I want to look for something that Hubert and Ferdinand will enjoy. I don't seem to have any ingredients for any of them. Or anything like that. Unless it's further up. No, I already had Ferdinand. That's right. Alright, well, Edelgard and Petra then.
Do you miss the food of your homeland, Petra? I wish there was a way to get some for you.
I have gratitude for your kindness, but it is okay. I am liking the food of Fodlan.
Alright, well, good enough, I guess.